Hello and welcome to For the Love of Baby Boomers show. I'm your host, Dolores Clybert, and I am so excited to be here again today. And we have a guest here today that is going to talk some awesome things, especially for the boomers that we have here. He is Elton Brown, and the name of his business is Boomer Transition. You can't get any closer than that. Boomer Transition, for the love of baby boomers. Welcome, Elton.
Thank you for having me. It's an honor to be here. I'm so happy to be here.
So, Elton, you're here because you have a business that connects to the boomers, and I would like you to talk about Boomer Transition and tell us what inspired you to start this business, and not just the business, but how did you come up with the name?
That's a good question there. I started this company in 2016. I was actually playing professional basketball at the time. I played 15 years professionally prior to me owning this company and starting it. And when I was doing this company, my grandmother was in the process of downsizing and transitioning into a senior living. And at that time, it was real tough for our family. I saw how it kind of like put a strain on our family and kind of divided our family at that time because, you know, nobody really likes to do the hard work of like packing and moving and doing the little things that count. And it put a lot of stress on my grandmother as well. And I saw how it kind of hindered her. So while I was playing, it was hard for me to stay in touch like that because I was traveling so much. But I always, try my best to be there for her when, because my grandmother was my best friend. And she passed in 2010. And so I was like, with all the stress it caused on my grandmother, my family, I told myself, I want to start something where it can help families not go through what my family went through. And that's that division of, getting upset. Who's going to get this? Who's going to get that? And
who's going to move this?
Exactly.
Who's going to help with that? Yeah.
Exactly. So I started it. I named it Baby Boomers because my grandmother used to always call herself a cute baby boomer.
But she cute baby boomer?
Yes, but she wasn't a baby boomer. So that was the catch to it. She wasn't a baby boomer. So when I thought of ideas of how to figure out what to do as far as the name, I kept thinking about her, and I was like, let me take the baby out and then just do boomers transitions. It's the transitions is moving.
Yes.
And so the company started because of my grandmother.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yes, yeah. She wanted me to. She always said she wanted me to do something outside of basketball. Everybody know me from basketball.
Okay.
I went to University of Virginia, played 4 years there. High school All-American, did those type of things in basketball, and then played professional. And so that's when you hear Elton Brown, most people think of the basketball player.
Oh, okay.
So my grandmother was like, look, do something else that's besides basketball that's going to affect the community in a positive way.
Right.
And I said, I'm going to touch the senior world.
And this does affect the community in a positive way. It really does. Yes. Especially now with the boomers being in such numbers, always have been in numbers, still in numbers, but we're just seniors and we need help. We can offer our services and our expertise in a lot of areas, but we also need help and expertise,
Absolutely.
So, yes, it is doing just that.
Yes, it is. And I think, again, with when you're dealing with seniors, it's a sensitive subject and it's a sensitive topic because with what I see now over the years, of 9 years being in business, it's a lot of people out there that need help, especially when it comes to like hoarding.
Oh, wait. Let's define that. Let's talk about that for a minute. Hoarders.
Yeah.
I think you have one right here. Yeah, go ahead.
It's so hard for seniors sometimes to let go of memories. 30, 40 years, you had these type of memories, and you like, I want to keep every little thing, and it's
absolutely
just like, you can't really do it. It depends on if you're downsizing. Especially when I deal with the seniors I deal with, if they are moving into independent living or assisted living, and you coming from a 1,500 square foot home, and then you're moving into a 600 square foot studio or 1,000, you lose 1,000 to 600 feet square footage, and it's so hard. But you gotta have. So
you just move up, then, right?
If the number's right.
I'm in a journey right now where I'm moving and I'm looking to move. And I'm a hoarder. I'm not gonna say a little hoarder. I'm a hoarder. I'm getting better.
Yes. I have seen hoarders. I have seen hoarders where, I've been in situations where I have done consultations in the past and I couldn't even get into the front door.
Do you have people in your network that help hoarders?
Well, my company.
Your company does that.
We do that. So
then you can help me.
I can.
You're not that bad.
I was about to say,
not that bad?
I'm pretty sure.
You're not bad at all.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're not
No.
bad.
No.
I feel like I am.
You might feel that way.
I went
I've been
my
around
wall
you.
unit, and my brother was like, "Oh, look at all those pictures! Look at all those books."
No, that's not. To me, that's not considered a hoarder.
Yeah, okay.
Like I said, I've been in places where I literally opened the screen door, and I literally couldn't take a step in.
Wow. Okay.
Literally, and
okay.
it's
It's a serious thing.
It's a serious thing, and is health wise, it's not a good situation for seniors. Health wise,
because you have all that clutter around you.
You have clutter. I've seen where you have the 2-liter Pepsi bottles full of urine because they couldn't get to their bathroom. Mm-hmm. I've seen feces in bags and things of that nature.
Oh, I'm not a hoarder.
That's what I said. It's levels.
Try to tell you.
It's levels to hoarders. Yeah.
In my mind, I really felt like I'm a hoarder, but no. No.
I'm pretty sure you're not a hoarder.
Okay.
From what I've seen. Yes.
All right. So how did we get here?
How did we get to the hoarders?
Oh, okay. Yeah. So besides hoarders,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how we got here, but anyway.
Well, we got here because seniors need help with hoarding, and that's the process of the moving.
Okay.
Again. So when you have the hoarding, you can't even move them until you clear the space out to be able to move. And you got to figure out what you're going to take, what you're going to keep, what you're going to throw away. Let's just put aside the hoarding situation there. That's just one aspect of potential senior moving.
Okay.
But when you have seniors, that is in hoarding, I mean, it just makes it a little bit, the process longer. But with Boomer Transitions, we make sure we give you the white glove service, making sure everything is seamless for the seniors so they don't have to even do anything. So if you got a family member in California and their mom, dad, grandma live in Virginia, it's not a problem at all to call us, and we can just literally do everything step by step while you're over there in California, and make sure we draw up a timeline, game plan to make sure what it is that you need and what services you might need. And, I think for a lot of people, it really helps them because they're like, man, I don't have to take no days off. I don't have to buy a plane ticket to fly over here and be stressed, worried about mom, dad, grandma, granddad. And that's the thing that really makes me love what I do.
Yeah.
I love what I do.
Yeah, it's a great service, I'm sure. I could hear that it's a great service.
Mm-hmm. I love it.
I know. So, okay. So what besides this service, how deep do we go? Like, what else do you offer in conjunction with getting things together and helping people move?
Absolutely. Well, the services we offer right now, decluttering, which is basically helping seniors get rid of things. We take things to the donations if they need to take things to the dump. We call that a trash haul off, things of that nature. Okay. We do long-term care. We provide that for seniors if they need it. Long-term care, like going into insurance, long-term insurance. So if they are going into like a senior living, independent living, we can help them with being able to provide financials for that. It's long-term care insurance. We do packing, unpacking.
Right.
We do setting up of your home place.
So wait, we talking fast here. Okay, so packing and unpacking, but you help them to set up, like put things where they need to be, like in the living room or the bedroom, and set up the beds and couches and everything.
We'll do a floor layout plan prior to even doing the move. Okay. And sometimes we do it on the fly because the rooms are not that big, or
Right.
if they in a 1-bedroom, 2-bedroom, it's not that bad. But yeah, we definitely do the room setups for them and floor layouts to make sure, like, okay, we want the couch to go here, we want the bed to go here, and it makes it so easy for them.
I'm interested. How long does something like this take to do? How many days? Like, say you have a 1,500 square foot house, and they are downsizing to 1,000 square foot. Yeah, how would it be?
It really just depends on what the services you want, and it just depends on your budget. Honestly, a lot of times people, want a lot of things done, but it might not fit their budget. Because I have to pay my team when they go out there and my employees. So I mean, it could go from 2-3 days. It could be a week. It could be almost a month, depending on what it is.
What it is that they want.
If you're in a bigger home, like if you're in a 3,000 square foot home, you talk about some weeks, to make sure we do the decluttering, we see what you want, the floor layout, to where you're moving to, things of that nature. So it could take some time, but there's been times where we could do it in a day. But those are people who move into like assisted living homes as well, and independent. But it really just depends on the size of the home of the individual or the family.
Are you okay? So your business, I met you here in Richmond, Virginia, but are you just local, or do you transport people to different part of the state or out of state?
Well, I have 2 locations. I have a location in Las Vegas too.
Las Vegas as well. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I have a Las Vegas location as well, and a Richmond location, so I can get both coasts, or I can meet in the middle. I've done cross-country jobs. I moved a lady from Virginia Beach to Las Vegas.
And I'm looking at Norfolk, Virginia Beach. So
that's easy.
That's easy?
That's easy.
Oh, that's easy. Okay.
It's easy when you prepare.
Yeah.
So when you prepare and you got a team that's really going to do the work, and there's a lot of companies out here that scam seniors.
Tell me about it.
And so I'm against that.
I was just talking about that with my brother today, because I'm in the process of moving, and he saw some things, pictures or whatever. We started a conversation. But I was talking to him about people out there, they see seniors and they want to undercharge or overcharge when it comes to housing or services. And I say it's stealing. That's the word I use. It's stealing, straight up stealing.
It is. I don't know about the undercharge, but there's always an overcharge when it comes to seniors.
Or they may want to offer you something for something that you have, but instead of offering worth, they want to under.
Oh, yeah. And yes, absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, you see that a lot of times. I have an appraiser on my team, and we did one time. It was a sad situation, but this dude, he was working with one of my clients, and he was an appraiser, but it wasn't my in-home appraiser.
Okay.
So he told her it wasn't worth anything, and he was like, "I give you $50 for it." And of course, the individual said, "Oh, okay, $50." In their mind, it's not worth nothing, so they did $50. The painting was worth $175,000. We found out.
See?
And my appraiser, he caught it, because I took pictures of everything when I did a consultation, and it was sad to me, because I was like, I kept telling her, I was like, "Why don't you just use our in-house appraiser?" And she was like, "No, I got somebody. I know him for a while. I could da 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 da." I was like, "Okay." I just stepped back, and then when I still took pictures, my appraiser saw it, and he was like, "Oh, this one right here is worth some money." And I was like, "How much you think?" He's like, "About 175." I was like, 175? He's like, "No, that's 175,000. He was showing me how it was worth, and the stamps on the paintings and everything of that nature. And come to find out, she got scammed, and it was nothing she could have done
at that point.
She sold it to him, and there's no evidence that he, took advantage of it.
So
what we know.
I'm curious. You have an in-house appraiser, but what else do you offer as far as the services that you have from people? Like, you have the appraiser. What else do you have?
I have a team where we come in so I have an appraiser. I have a decluttering team. I have a packing team. I have a moving team. And I have a team for, if you want to do consultations or things of that nature. Yeah, so you're talking about maybe 6 or 7 different teams inside
and
of
attack different things. Yeah.
So
that's very, very good.
Yeah,
comprehensive. Sounds comprehensive.
I love it. And sometimes people see me as the owner. They don't think that I would do anything. Like my first 2-3 years, I was actually moving people. I was actually doing the moves.
The
with
physical.
people. Yeah, I had temp service.
Okay. Well, Elton, this is great.